I need you to do me a favor and stop comparing yourself to others. Stop comparing yourself to others! What's up, y'all? It's your boy AJ again. I'm that guy who makes alternative R&B and hip-hop. If you're coming back, it's nice to see you again. If you're new here, hello. It is nice to meet you. Thank you for joining today. Let's chat about... What are we chatting about? Norman, what are we chatting about, Norman? You can tell I watch a lot of Wendy Williams. Oh yeah. Today we're gonna talk about comparing yourself to other people. It's toxic. Ugh. It's just so damaging. It's so damaging to yourself. All my creatives, all my musicians, you know the feeling. I mean, it's hard not to compare yourself to what Billy Bob over here is doing. You see him going viral off of his song, you get a little jealous. And you be all like, why can't that be me? We've all had that moment. Don't try to act noble. It's human nature. But it's a matter of what we do with jealousy. Jealousy shows us a part of ourselves that we are afraid of. Mad that we put ourselves in a certain box, in a certain situation where we perceive that we cannot get out of it. I ain't trying to sound too philosophical. Ooh, did I go to college? I ain't trying to sound so philosophical. But hey, that is what it is. Jealousy is just a box of anger at ourselves that we didn't do XYZ to be like Billy Bob over here. Billy Bob, who's getting thousands, millions of dollars or whatever from his music. He's getting signed to a record deal and stuff like that. He's doing collabs with A$AP Rocky. He going to Rihanna's for dinner. I don't like, there's a lot of things to be jealous about. We're not jealous at that person. We're just angry at ourselves. So it's all about changing our perception on that shit. It's hard not to compare ourselves to the people we see. I mean, we're addicted to social media. We just hop on there. We're scrolling all these different people living their perfect lives. They got the perfect body, clear skin. They ain't got hyperpigmentation. They have straight teeth. Oh, why can't I be like that? I want to be them. We ain't them. All of us are built different. All of us are unique. We just got to tap into what makes us unique. Your inner je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. But yeah, we just got to tap into that. But everything ain't what it seems. People got struggles behind the scenes. So when you try to like compare or wish that you were in that position, you don't know what's going on behind the curtain. We all have our things that we're working through. We all have our own insecurities. So, I mean, just keep that in mind. And specifically for all my creators and musicians out there, when we see a larger account making moves we wish we had the opportunity to do. Like, yeah, that's great. That's good for them. Be happy for them, right? Because that was meant for them. What's meant for you is you putting in that work right now and receiving the fruits of that later down the road. Because you got to think about it. Blessings aren't a limited thing. And I talked about it in the first video I did. This is what Artist Way talks about, okay? It talks about abundance. Blessings are abundant. The universe, God, the creator, will bless you because he is an unlimited source. I mean, he's the creator. Duh. One person was blessed with a brand endorsement, that label deal, that movie, whatever. If they were blessed with that, you could be blessed with that too, but you just got to put in the work. The hustle is sold separately from the dream. You see how all this connect? You see how our conversations connect? But I talked about the hustle in the last video. A lot of people, when they dream, they just are like, oh, one day I want to be a singer. I want to get signed. I want to tour around the world. I want to have all these fans. But they just sit on their ass and they don't do anything. You can't sit on your ass. Creatives, don't sit on your ass. Whatever it is that you're doing or want to do it, okay? Get up off your ass and go do it. Like, come on. It's yours for the taking. Life is what you make it. I know that is a cliche ass saying, but life is really what you make it. So get out there, put yourself out there, and just try. That's all you can do. What's the worst that's gonna happen from trying? You fail. That's just a lesson learned. If you made it to this video, you know that you got something inside of you that's just calling you to do something more. So when you're in that journey, do not compare. Don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to the person below the comment that you're posting. Don't compare yourself to anybody or anything. You're unique. You're yourself. Just let that inner light shine. I know at least sometimes when I'm scrolling on Instagram, I see my peers performing better than I do, like in terms of like their music streams, doing actual performances and having an audience. I find myself getting a little jealous, but then I think to myself that jealousy is just disappointment in myself, because I haven't reached that yet. And I know I'm not like completely disappointed in myself, because I'm making the moves to make it happen and to grow what I'm doing here. But I'm just disappointed that I haven't reached it yet. But hey, that is with anything, okay? Just use that as fuel to push you even harder. That's what you gotta do at the end of the day. Just keep pushing. Comparisons really come with self-doubt. And when you get to that point where you're triggered like that, you really need to find something that grounds you. And I know for me personally, I go back to a note that my grandmother had written for me. It's just like a reminder that she's still here and she's still watching over me. This is what it says. Life is like a flower. Starts out small. Your confidence will be like the sun and will heat your flower up. So don't lose hope, even if you don't fit in. You are you and nobody else. Believe in yourself, and your flower will keep on growing, and you will become like a giant, beautiful flower. So, thank you. It's like one of my most prized possessions. And it's just a reminder, just to be me. I don't have to try to be anyone else to fit in. I don't have to try to fit inside of a box that society has made for me. I have the power just to have freaking free will. We all do. And I feel like that's something that I'm growing into. Like I'm starting to bud. I'm becoming a beautiful sunflower. I'm so much more confident than I was a teenager, like at 14. I was so insecure, so full of like self-doubt, you know? It's just the beauty of life and experience. You grow into your own, you grow into yourself. You understand what's real, you understand what's fake, and you just keep going. So my creatives, my musician friends, my artists, you watching this video, keep that in mind. Just be yourself. You ain't got to compare yourself to anyone else but yourself. That's the key. Another key thing that we can do is just reframe our comparisons around inspiration. We see this person operating like here and we're like here. That should be the battery in our back to reach that level and surpass it. We gotta just shift our mindset a little bit. We gotta shift it a little bit to make it work in our favor. And hey, comparisons, jealousy, that's all a part of human nature. It happens to the best of us. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a matter of what you do with that going forward. So keep that in mind. Let me know in the comments what you constantly compare yourself to, or who you compare yourself to, and what kind of steps are you taking to, get past that, or use that as fuel to really succeed. You hear all about me talking about music and my journey with it. I want to hear about your journey. Like, what are you driving towards? So let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe. And I'm so glad we were able to talk about jealousies and comparisons. It's something that all of us creatives go through. It's something that we constantly struggle with. This is my reminder to you. Keep on creating. Don't let comparisons drag you down. Use it as fuel to keep walking, keep running, keep flying, okay? Just get there. You can do it. I believe in you. But guys, again, I'm AJ. It was a pleasure talking to you as always. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace!